Hi everyone, Blue Eyes ASMR here. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here today. Today I am going to share with you a few interesting facts about Ecuador. If you didn't see my last video, now I have started an animal rescue organization in Ecuador called Streetlight Animal Mission. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook and see what I'm up to, but I wanted to do a true ASMR video and share with you a few facts about Ecuador. So number one, something interesting about Ecuador, going to the doctor. Most people here don't really make appointments to go to the doctor. There are a lot of doctors and a lot of healthcare is private, and you say you needed to see a psychiatrist or a neurologist or an ophthalmologist, you could just go to their office and you might have to wait just a little bit, 20 minutes or so. You could walk right in and be seen and get a prescription. The other interesting thing is that when you get a prescription, it is on paper. I know that they used to do this in the US. Sorry, my phone was going on. They used to do that in the US, and I've seen vets do it. But you get a piece of paper with a prescription, take it to the pharmacy, and get your medication. I've seen a few doctors here, and I've been with my friends a few times when they've seen a doctor as well. And one time I went to the ER because I got bit by a dog, and which was fine, but they cleaned it out, and my whole visit was 53 cents American. So that was really crazy. Something else interesting is that the bus system is prevalent, very prevalent, even in pretty rural areas. Buses are all around, so people rely a lot on public transportation, which is very convenient, although honestly for me it's still very confusing. I still don't know how to take a bus by myself. I tried one time and got lost, and the people were very nice about it. It was fine, but I'm still have to be with other Ecuadorians. I don't want to take a bus. But yeah, public transportation and taxis are very prevalent here. Also, Ubers are very popular, and they're much cheaper in the US. I can often find a ride for $2 or less if I'm going kind of local. But it's actually still technically illegal, Uber in Ecuador. And so when you ride in an Uber in Ecuador, you have to sit in the front seat, which is kind of interesting. So that way if someone sees you, they don't see someone chauffeuring someone around, especially with me because I look foreign, so I need to sit in the front if I take an Uber. A lot of people do it, everyone does it. I guess this is me technically admitting to a crime, sorry. I'm sitting outside, hopefully the microphone kind of muffles some of the motorcycle sounds. Okay, another interesting fact about Ecuadorians is, and Ecuador in general, is that they really love rice, and they also really love corn. In the town where I'm staying, San Coqui, they actually have a monument to corn. They have tons and tons of different varieties of corn, many that I have never heard of, but I've tried all kinds of different corn here, and I love corn, so it's a nice vegetable to have popularized here. Okay, something else about Ecuador is that you can't rely on the weather, your weather app, or check the weather really, because it's changing so frequently. At such a high elevation, the weather is constantly changing, and even if you check the weather, it's probably not going to be right. So weather forecasts really don't mean anything here. Usually it's in the 60s and 70s here, but it can be really sunny because we are so much closer to the sun. So the weather, unpredictable, but it's usually in the 60s or 70s. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's cloudy, but it doesn't really snow here, at least where I am. But yeah, you never know, and you can't really trust the weather. So usually I wear shorts and a t-shirt and a jacket, or leggings and a t-shirt and a little hoodie or something. Bring an umbrella for the rain or for the heavy sunshine. Something else interesting about Ecuador is that they, at least for public schools here, they go to school only half day, and so they'll have younger kids go in the morning for about 5 hours, and then same with high school, 5 or 6 hours in the evening. So definitely very different from the American public school that I went to, but something very interesting. Also, all schools pretty much require uniforms here, so you can tell what school a child goes to when they're walking on the street after school or before school, because they're all wearing uniforms, and they have different uniforms on different days. So usually they have like a regular uniform, which is usually like a plaid skirt, kind of like a Catholic school uniform, I would say, in the US. And you have a formal uniform for some schools, like on usually on Mondays or Fridays. So they'll wear like a suit, and the girls will wear heels if they're in high school, which is interesting. And then they also have a gym uniform. So I've asked my friends, and they said it usually costs about $300 or so for the whole set of uniforms for the school year. But you can also buy a used, because I was wondering, because that seems like a lot of money for a lot of Ecuadorians. But yeah, they said you can often buy them used or from people that had gone to the school before. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to. There's a bus going by. Hopefully, you cannot hear that. We'll see how good this microphone is. But those were a few facts that I wanted to share about Ecuador in a soft spoken voice. So I will try to continue making videos, and thank you so much for sticking around and for watching. And I hope to make some more videos, including some role plays soon. So I will see you later.